Welcome back. Well, the clothing resale market is booming at the moment, with stats from eBay finding that nearly half of all Aussies have sold pre-loved pieces from their wardrobe.
Now, it's even impacting what we buy new, with 1 in 2 saying they shop differently if they knew they could make money back down the line. Well, someone who's no stranger to a pre-loved piece is celebrity stylist Jana Bartolo. Hello, Jana.
Hello,
how are you?
Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
What's driving this sort of vintage boom that we're seeing?
Well, the cost of living is definitely in the equation, but I don't think that that's solely the reason why we're shopping vintage. We're seeing that consumers are shifting from cost-saving pieces to pieces that are more high-end, that we're investing in with the idea of resale. So think of it more as like a circular economy, where I might buy something that I love, that I want to wear, and then I decide to sell. And eBay is a wonderful platform that we can use to do that, so that you could then buy that off me and you could love it and you could wear it, and then maybe you could resell it.
I'd be buying it off you at a greatly reduced price.
You would
just
Haggling.
You'd be saving money already.
Jana, what are some of the hottest pieces that are doing well at the moment?
Well, we're so lucky that we have so many fashion weeks at the moment, and with the rise of social media, there's a real appetite at the moment for wanting to stand out in the crowd and to wear something that's a little bit individual and personal. And trends that I'm seeing that are doing that are fashion escapism. So what I mean by that is there are collections like Couture Fashion Week where we're seeing really character-driven, fairy tale, dreamlike collections, and we're mixing those pieces into our wardrobe, and we're mixing them with our classics in our wardrobe as well. And great brands that are doing that at the moment locally that have really good resale value are Zimmerman, Camilla, Age. They all really have great craftsmanship and work in that sort of world.
And people sort of know what they're getting. If they can recognise the label, they're probably willing to trust it a little bit more.
Absolutely.
What should we be looking for that does have resale value?
So I like to tell my clients generally to also take note of what they've already got in their cupboard. That's a really great way to start.
We never do that though, do we? Then we discover we've got 5 pink shirts. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
So you might have 5 pink shirts and one that's new with tags on, and that's already a great thing that you could be putting on to resell. eBay is also really great at the moment, where they've stripped away the seller fees. So that makes it also really easy when we're selling as well. Another thing you could look out for is strong brand names or things that are high quality. And the other thing that I'm loving about eBay at the moment too is that it's got a really great AI, I like to call it the magic tool, but AI feature that it just takes the burden out of when you're wanting to post something. So you can simply take something out of your closet. I would suggest taking a photo in some natural light with a clean space, and then the AI app can actually write the description for you, and there you go, your listing's done.
Wow, I need that help. Hey, so you work with some big stars, Rita Ora, Amy Shark. What are your top tips for styling these pieces?
I think the key is really mixing high with low, and it's about that real balance. So, you could be mixing something that's a real statement piece, but mixing that with something classic in your wardrobe as well. We're seeing things editorially, for example, with British Vogue, for example, our celebrities are wearing and celebrating a lot of vintage clothing. British Vogue, for example, Olivia Rodrigo has done a whole editorial where she's wearing archival vintage. So there are some really great ways that you can incorporate that in. Sure. Also, bold colours are really in at the moment. Think your aquas and your tomato reds, and by instantly popping a bright colour with something that you're wearing, you add a pop of energy in.
Okay, green and blush pink, where does that sort of sit?
I mean, you could, yeah.
Look at me before answering. He's setting
look at me, I'm in pink too.
He's setting you up, Jana. Or me. Probably setting me up, aren't you? Thank you so much.
Thank you,
great tips, and we should all go through our wardrobes.
Absolutely.
And get uploading, right?
Yes.
Terrific.
Yeah.
Thank you.